Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the Every Month Med podcast. Before we get into this month's episode, we want to share some great news with you guys. Meg and I have launched a website that is about our podcast. We are so excited that this website is official, and the link will be in the description below. This month, we wanted to talk about diabetes, being that November is National Diabetes Month. Before we get started with the science of diabetes, we want to give some statistics. According to the CDC, 34.2 million Americans have been diagnosed with diabetes. This calculates to approximately 1 in 10 Americans. About 88 million Americans have pre-diabetes, and this calculates to about 1 in 3 Americans. Of the diabetic cases in the United States, 15% involved smokers, 89% were overweight, and 38% were physically inactive.
So now we're going to talk a little bit about the science of diabetes and what classifies diabetes. So diabetes occurs when blood glucose levels or blood sugar is elevated. The functionality of blood glucose throughout the body is to provide energy upon food consumption. So insulin, which is a hormone produced in the pancreas, aids in the transport of glucose to cells and helps with using it for energy. In patients with diabetes, insulin, the hormone produced in the pancreas, is not produced or regulated as much as necessary, resulting in the buildup of glucose in the blood. There are various types of diabetes. For one, type 1 diabetes is when the body doesn't produce insulin. Often the immune system destroys cells located in the pancreas that produce insulin. Type 1 diabetes is often diagnosed in children and young adults. However, this does not necessarily mean that it can't be found in other ages as well. Another type of diabetes is type 2 diabetes, which is when insulin is not regulated, produced, or used as well in the body as it should be. Type 2 diabetes can be developed at any age, including during childhood. However, it is most commonly found in people of an older age. Type 2 diabetes is the most common type of diabetes. Another type would be gestational diabetes, which is often found in pregnant women. Usually, gestational diabetes disappears following the birth of the child. Studies have concluded, however, that if a woman has gestational diabetes, it is often more likely that they will develop type 2 diabetes later in life. Often the lack of insulin or misuse of insulin in the body leads to hyperglycemia. And hyperglycemia causes a number of medical issues, some including nerve damage, kidney failure, and cardiovascular disease.
So that's it, and thank you guys for listening to another episode of Every Month Med. We hope you enjoyed this informative episode on diabetes, and as always, if you have any other suggestions of what you want Meg and I to discuss on our future episodes, email us, which will also be in the description. Happy Thanksgiving to all. Bye.
Bye.